I'm waiting for you to
Okay.
click click.
No,
Did you
it's
click
done.
click?
No, you've
We're in it to
clicked.
win it.
Exactly. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Observations with Angela and Shawn. Today we are going to be observing you,
Yes, we're going to be
or you
observing
will be
everyone.
observing us.
Us,
Actually,
exactly. Yeah.
that's what it sounds more like. So as you
Yeah.
come in, say hi, tell us your name, and
Hmm.
tell us your most favorite thing to look at during this quarantine.
I know most of us have been watching TV as well, a lot of
Yeah.
Netflix, I suppose. So let us know what you've been watching. What would you recommend? Yeah, that would be a good one because I need
Have you
some
been watching any
recommendations.
series or no?
I have I am watching Homecoming on Prime
Really?
Video. Yeah, quite nice with Julia Roberts.
Oh, Julia Roberts. She's still killing it, huh?
Yeah, she's still killing it. She's producing, she's acting, she's all that.
She's a winner. You know, Carl told me yesterday that
Mm.
he is a member of the Disney Plus. Are you
Yeah.
guys a member of Disney Plus?
Well, not yet. Okay, but yeah, I know Seth is a member of Disney
Yeah.
Plus. But
I
because
hear it's crazy.
but if I do that, then my daughter is going to, monopolize the whole thing. So I'm planning not to.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably you should let it. You should
I'm gonna
wait a couple months.
centuries.
Yeah, centuries. I like it. Months, centuries. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. So come on, let us know who's
Yeah,
here,
don't be
your
shy.
name, yeah, and tell us what you're watching. Okay, tell
You
us
don't.
everything.
Yeah.
We want a lot of interaction today.
Do you watch a lot of news, Angie, or no?
Not a lot. I subscribe to the New York Times, so I kind of get little updates
Yeah.
on the coronavirus.
In
What about
America,
you? An
it's
American?
terrible.
Yeah, because you have such
I
a wonderful president, so
oh yeah, isn't that great? You know,
it's amazing.
um, no, I feel really bad because it's kind of
Why?
like you know what we say. You fool me
Mm-hmm.
once, shame
Mm-hmm.
on me. You fool
Yeah,
me
fool me
twice.
twice.
Oh wait, no, you fool
No,
me
no,
once,
you fool
shame
me
on
once, shame
you.
on you. You fool
You
me
fool me
twice,
twice,
shame
shame on
on me.
me.
Yeah.
You fool me three times, I'm just an idiot.
No, you are already an idiot from the second time, right? I mean, all of us. Yeah.
But it's just kind of like in China,
Mm-hmm.
first time. Italy, second time.
Second.
Now it's like, come on.
Yeah, it's like,
Seriously.
yeah, it is really like a
Hmm. Ah, ok, Michele,
yay.
excellent, brother. You are in for the win.
Yep.
La casa di
Hi, I'm
papel in
Michele. I'm
English.
from Pavia. And during this period, I'm rewatching La Casa di Papel, but in English. Oh, yes, I loved it. You know, the fourth season comes out on April 3rd. So I'm really waiting for that. Yeah. It's a Spanish
Excellent.
show. Have you
Hmm.
watched it, Shawn?
Is it on Netflix or Prime or YouTube?
It's on Netflix, I think. Yeah, Netflix. Oh, it's really nice. I liked it.
I I really don't watch episodes of anything.
No, why not?
No, I don't know. Just kind of, like
Mhm. You're a
I
movie
really don't
guy.
have a reason. But I
Well,
mean,
quarantine is a reason to
yeah,
watch
but
TV series, don't you think?
true, very true.
Hmm.
But I don't know, like I'm the type of person that I can't really sit still for a very long
Mm.
amount. So
Um, mhm.
so it's kind of like books and films. They don't
Mm.
really hold my attention.
Mm.
Very cool,
Okay.
Michele. Excellent.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're gonna start
Fun.
watching La Casa de Papel on Friday, I take it, correct?
Who? Me?
You,
I've
you.
already watched it, and I'm just waiting for the fourth season, which comes out on the 3rd. Is it Friday? It's a Friday. Yeah, it is. Oh,
It's
today's
this
April.
Friday. We're gonna party. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, then you
Binge
know
watch.
what? This is what we should do. We should have a group film night where we just project the film and then all of us can join and sit together.
Yeah, right. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should suggest this, put this suggestion up to our bosses. What do you think?
To our superiors.
To superiors, to higher
There you go.
management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michele, where are all your friends? We have all of
Yeah,
these
we have so many people watching.
observing, but they
Yeah.
are passive observers.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Let us know what you're watching. Tell us your name, where you're from. Oh, very good. We have Sarah. Good morning. I'm Sarah from Florence. And in this epidemic period or pandemic, it's already become a pandemic. I'm working in. Are you working in a hospital? Thank you, Sarah.
Very much.
Oh, thank you so much
for your hard work.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Hi, Luca. Luca's back. Hello, I'm Luca from Novara. I remember you, Luca. I'm watching Game of Thrones again, but in English with English subtitles. That's
Excellent.
Fantastic. Yeah, really good.
And that's the best way to study your English and practice and get better is always, if you always want to use subtitles, always remember use English subtitles. Okay. Very good job.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow. I need to watch it in Italian and improve my Italian.
You got time, girl. We're in quarantine.
Oh God, but all that effort.
Yeah.
Oh,
The whole point of learning, it should be passive learning. You can't force yourself. You have to just slowly, day by day, just kind of introduce it into your daily routine.
You're right. I think you're right, especially when it comes to languages.
Yeah.
I think,
Because language can't be forced. It has to be something that you just kind of introduce little by little, and you don't critique yourself. I think the biggest thing with us as people, we critique ourselves about, oh, maybe I pronounced something wrong, or maybe I can't speak. Don't ever say you can't speak a language. Just try, and slowly but surely, something happens.
Yep.
Very good. Very nice. So today, guys, we're going to be looking at images for the most part, and we're going to be looking at description of images. Okay, so we're going to need your help to describe these things. Okay, so we are going to be doing some asking questions, sequencing adverbs, and practicing our past simple and past continuous. Okay. Very good. So now we have a painting.
Look at the picture for 10 seconds. What do you see? It's more than 10 seconds.
Oh, it's 10 seconds? Okay, then we'll do this. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, what do you see, guys? Tell us what you remember. Do you remember what you saw, Angie? Even though you can see it on the screen down there.
Because, anyway, it's really tiny down there. So let me see. What do I remember? I think I remember a group of people.
Do you know how many people?
No, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I would take a wild guess and say about 7 or 8 people. Michele has a good answer, saying people are eating. Yeah, nice. And drinking. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be a sort of a gathering during the 16th century, possibly. Olden days. And Michele says, okay, more than 10. He thinks there are more than 10. What did you see, Shawn? Give us your input.
I mean, I've seen the painting many times.
Okay. So
it seems like they are down near the water. Okay.
Oh, nice.
It seems like it's lunchtime, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I saw many people around the table and an animal on the table.
Yeah.
You saw an animal on the table?
I think I saw an animal too. Yep. Okay, Nicoletta says that there is a party going on there,
Okay.
and
Alessio.
Alessio, I remember a lunch, a lot of people with caps.
We could say caps or
Oh,
hats.
hats.
Mhm.
I don't know about you, Shawn, but while growing up, hats for me would be the general, thing that you wear on your head, and caps would be related to one specific type of hat, okay, but with just a visor in front. Did you learn it that
Like
way?
a baseball cap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a P cap,
Mhm. No, that's how I
Okay.
consider a cap as well.
Okay,
Someone
fine.
saw a white dress.
In a white dress, nice. Yeah, could be a wedding then.
Mhm. Now, for example, were people in pairs talking or in groups talking? Was everyone talking? And think about this. What is it to do this? This, for example, when I look here, I am staring. Okay.
Mm.
What would you say? Is to stare like to look with like concentration?
Yes, stare would be to look with concentration. Sometimes a stare could actually be a bit aggressive, don't you think?
Yes.
You
So
know,
maybe a gaze would be better.
a gaze. Okay, yeah. Okay, so hi, Rafael. I remember you too. I'm Rafael. I live in Salerno. Yeah. Michele, can you write? Okay, yeah. So we've written to gaze. All right. Gaze is basically to look, and to stare is, when you like stare at a
Yeah, you
person.
fix on something.
Yeah, fixed on something, almost going into aggression. Okay.
Don't be too aggressive when you stare, Angie.
No, I won't. All right. So, okay. What
Okay, so
else?
let's go back
Let's go. Ooh.
to this. Okay. And now we
Oh,
see,
yeah.
for example, let's ask these questions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What is the woman at the table kissing?
Mm-hmm.
What is on the table?
Mm-hmm.
And is there a bird in the picture? And is anyone wearing a hat? So we already answered number 4.
Yeah. Number 4 has been answered. The first one, what is the woman at the table kissing? Anyone?
Which is interesting because someone brought up an animal before.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. What is on the table? Let me try and guess what was on the table. Let me try and think about what was on the table. Some food, glasses, goblets, I would say. Old English.
Goblets. Nice.
Goblets. Yeah, because it's an old picture and they used goblets, right?
Mhm. Oh, goblets is like medieval times, Angie. A
Yeah.
goblet of wine. Hmm.
Yeah. So, what else? I think I saw fruits on the table, grapes, maybe. Yeah.
Let's go back real quick. Another 10 seconds.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bottles of wine.
Well, okay.
Mhm. Is there a bird in the picture?
Okay.
Yes,
Very
Sarah.
good. Great eye, Sarah. Great eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there was a woman. There were many people with a hat.
Yeah, Raphael, I think almost everyone was wearing a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so what else is on the table? Angie's told us that there was wine. And do you see anything else?
Flowers, maybe?
Tablecloth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's look back at the picture real quick just to see what is on there. So see how we have glasses.
Mm-hmm.
We have fruit. What are some of the fruits we have, guys?
Oh, the picture is really tiny. I don't know if everyone can see it.
Oh, then why don't can we do this?
Can you make it
Does that make it a little bit bigger?
Yeah, that's slightly bigger. Yeah, I see a man in two men in vests.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you call a vest in the US? Shawn?
Is this the vest? The shirt, the sleeveless shirt?
Yeah.
Those sleeveless shirts, we'd call them tank tops or
Wife beaters?
yeah, tank tops. We'd also call them wife beaters, but we'd go with tank.
We'll go with tank.
We'll go with tank for now.
Yeah.
All right. We have grapes.
Oh, nice. Okay, two people say grapes.
Now the things on the table, Angie, those wooden things, would you call those wooden things goblets?
I don't see any wooden things actually. I just see
Look at
glasses.
the girl with the dog. Then you have a wine bottle, and behind the dog is a wooden barrel.
No, those aren't goblets.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, it's a barrel. It's smaller version of a barrel.
Yeah, very good, Raphael. There are many bottles of red wine. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. And can anyone tell me what the hats are made out of?
The material, yeah. What do you call that? What do you call it in Italian? Do you know?
No.
Yep. Nice. And yes, there are more than 10 people in this picture. Oh, it's a big party.
It is a big party. So we call them straw hats.
Yep, straw hats.
It's something seasonal to like a spring or a summertime kind of event. Okay, usually in a warm season. Okay.
Straw hats usually worn to shade yourself from the sun. Oh, Michele knew that.
Very good. Excellent.
Very good.
And you can also call them straw hats. So the hats are made with straw or they are straw hats.
Yep.
Okay. So now, guys, let's do a little bit of review of using while and when and talking about the past, okay? So we have to decide 1 through 5 if they are going to be past simple or past continuous.
Oh, so Paolo says Cappello di Paglia in Italian. Wow, Paglia. Okay, cool. So you do remember that we use simple past with when and past continuous with while. So remember that while filling in these blanks. Raphael says, in this picture, there are many chairs. There is a table. So in this picture, there are many chairs and there is a table. Yes, you're right.
Very good. Okay, so some of our verbs are going to be regular and irregular. All right, Alessio, very good. While I was talking with my friend, a man stole my handbag.
Yep. Recently, something was stolen from a museum in the Netherlands.
Oh yeah, Van Gogh painting.
Yeah, exactly. Made to order.
Made to order, like you can buy the painting now?
No, I'm basically, I'm sure, speculation that some art collector must have recruited people to,
Really?
to conduct this heist. Obviously. Otherwise, I mean, everybody knows it's a Van Gogh and, you can't really sell it or unless you have your connections. This is what I suppose. Just speculation though, okay? All right, so 2.
Okay, my mom was reading the newspaper while Joe and I, very
My
good
mom
guys.
was reading the newspaper. Yeah. And I, so we're video. Okay, so would be same. Luca's correct. Yep.
Very good, Nicoletta, and also Alessio. Great job,
Yeah,
guys.
good job.
How about number 3? The phone rang while?
While. What? Can you hear my husband? Oh my God. Can you talk in the other room, please? Oh my God. I might have to mute this. While I was
guys,
having a shower. Okay, so Raphael says the phone rang while I was having a shower. Okay, so Raphael says having. Nicoletta was having. I was having a shower. Okay, good. Correct. Okay.
and so you guys know, especially with shower, in different places we use slightly different sayings. Sometimes we say while I was showering, while I was taking a shower, or while I was having a shower. Okay.
Yeah.
So most of the time in America, we say showering or was taking.
Taking a shower.
In quarantine, you don't need to take showers, guys. It's perfect.
Shawn. That's madness.
No, it's perfect
because you should shower more because, you don't want the virus.
But think about it. If you don't shower, you stink. You go to the supermarket and people stay far away from you.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. That's a bad joke. April Fools. April Fools.
Excuse me. Shawn is like full of weird ideas every day.
I wish I had a bathtub right now. I would take advantage of having a bathtub. I would do lessons from the bathtub.
Oh God, Shawn.
What's wrong with that? Bubbles and champagne.
Oh Lord. Okay. Thank God. Raphael and Luca have been answering. Okay. So while they were chopping the tomatoes, I was peeling the onion. Very good. Correct. I was peeling the onion.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And
Okay.
the last double hit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy, Ange. You don't think about these things.
About what?
About bathtub lessons. Uh
No, I don't.
it's because you
It's
are
just you.
correcting. It's because you're correcting papers.
I'm correcting papers, emails. Yes. So, talking about emails, papers, why don't you guys write in to us at mayes.milano.meravigli@gmail.com? Okay. Write to us what level you are so we can send you assignments and you can send it back to us and we can correct them for you. All right. So, do that. Oh, so we have a few answers. Oh, thank you for writing the email address down. Number 5, the dog jumped on me when I opened the door. Somebody said that.
Very good. Yeah, Luca and Raffaele said that.
Mm-hmm.
Now Paolo, remember we follow with
Mm-hmm.
past continuous when we use while. If we see we have when,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore we don't need to use past continuous. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now chopping. Now peeling is like pelare, Nicoletta. Okay, so you peel, you take the skin off of the onion,
or an
okay.
orange.
Chop is like to cut.
Yeah.
All right.
Chopping. Okay, chopping, not chooping.
Chooping is something I don't think anybody does. When's the
Oh
last
my
time you went
God.
chooping?
I've never been chooping.
I've never been chooping either.
Yep.
But I like invention, Nicoletta, so thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Alessio is correct. Chop is like to cut, right? Yep.
Excellent.
So you peel the onions and then you chop it, right? You cut it. Yep.
So now the challenge for you guys is now I want you, what we'd like you to do is take a moment to tell a story using when and while. Okay. So we're going to wait a little bit for you guys to describe what was happening in the picture. Okay.
For example, 3 friends were talking while the young girl was kissing the dog. Yep. So 3 friends talking and the young girl was kissing the dog.
Which I don't understand why I would spend time kissing a dog at lunch, but
I think they finished lunch, it looks like they're just relaxing after lunch.
So they're kissing dogs to digest their food?
Yep.
Or are they thinking about eating the dog?
Oh, Lord. Shawn.
I'm sorry, Ange.
Yeah, so guys, do write into us, okay? We're waiting for your comments, your sentences using while and when, past continuous and past simple, right? Meanwhile, we can also talk about the good news that is coming out of Italy at the moment. that
Oh, what's good news?
the curve is flattening.
Oh, we're going downhill?
We're going downhill. Yay.
But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be any less safe than we were before.
Well, figures show that things are improving. So, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And we haven't seen that for a while. So at least, there's some hope, something to be, stay positive about. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be optimistic.
But now it's bad in your country, isn't it, Shawn?
It's very bad, yes.
So Raphael says, I think they... so in this case, you would say, I think that they have finished their dinner. Okay. You can also say, I think they were finished with a dinner. Okay. So was finished. Why is it not sounding correct? I think that
you could say, I think that they finished
dinner. Yeah, exactly. I think that they finished dinner.
So because remember, whenever we talk about finish or start, they are fixed verbs, as in they're static. We don't often say, I was finishing my homework when. Okay, I finished my homework. The action is over.
Okay. So yeah, without the were or was, Raphael, I think that they finished dinner. Okay.
We just need the base verb, finish. Okay. And now let's try to connect a little bit of when and while, everybody, to practice this a little bit more. So while they were laughing, the waiter brought the bill. Okay. So once again, we want to talk about past continuous, long activity, past simple, short, or interruption.
Yep. And while a lot of people were talking, a young woman looked at a man. While a lot of people were talking, a young woman looked at a man, I would say.
And now here, but also at the same time, do you think they just quickly looked at someone, Sarah, or maybe they were gazing?
Yeah,
maybe they were long.
Looking,
so here,
or looking, if you want to use the word look.
Exactly. So now it seems like we have more of two long actions, Sarah, which is very nice.
Yeah.
So while a lot of people were talking, a young woman was looking at a man.
Exactly. A young woman was looking at a man. Exactly.
And Paolo, the bill is the check, the receipt of how much you pay.
Yep. The scontrino, I would say in Italian. Is it called a scontrino?
Scontrino is the receipt. Il conto is the bill.
A conto.
At the restaurant.
Okay, yeah, at the restaurant. Okay. Nice. And what else? Okay. Come on, guys. A few more. Oh, gosh. Yeah. What does it mean?
Okay, so now let's look at some adverbs of sequencing so that we can help ourselves tell a story more.
Okay. So, just a minute. Sarah writes. Whoops.
Okay. Alessio has, while the woman was kissing a dog, a man took a glass of wine. Okay.
The woman was kissing a dog, a man took a glass of wine. Okay. In that picture, there were many glasses of wine. Okay, Raphael.
Very good, Raffaele. Great. But now let's try to tell a story a little bit more. Other than description, we can also tell a narration. Okay, we want to tell a story. So let's move on. And now let's talk about putting things in order. Okay. So when we put things in order, okay, we want to add. So what do we think is number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
All right.
And now remember, these sentences are not in the correct order. Excellent, Raffaele. The first one is while.
While I'm drinking my coffee, I read the newspaper. I read the newspaper. Okay. While I'm drinking my coffee, I read the newspaper. Okay. While. Okay. Number 1, while. Everyone said while. Number 2.
The blank thing I do when I get up is wash my face. The first, very good.
Is that the first thing you do, Shawn?
No.
No.
The first thing I do is yawn.
God. 3. Paulo says, after that, I take a shower. Okay. Sounds good. Number 4.
Blank, I have some breakfast. Okay. So it could be after that. It could also be next. Okay. In the end, we put and then. Okay. So now let's think about what is the order of these. Okay. So we want to do, for example, so that you guys can see, okay, let's do this. The next page, we have to put all the sentences in order. So now that we know number 2 is the first thing, what is going to be the thing after? So Angie, what's the first thing that you do when you wake up?
The first thing I do is I make myself a cup of tea. Because I cannot function without tea. Like, for example, my husband cannot function without his coffee. And what about you? Are you a tea person or a coffee person?
I'm a coffee guy.
American coffee?
No.
Oh,
I make a good mocha, a little cup, and then I go. I'm ready for the world.
All right.
Okay, so they say 2.
So Alessio and Luca have given the exact same answers. So the first.
So 2, 3. Let's see if you're correct. Okay. Oh, no, they wash their face and then they have breakfast. And then they make a coffee and after they take a shower. So usually this person saves the shower for after breakfast. Okay. Do you guys shower Before or after breakfast? I shower after.
If you shower at all.
Exactly. Good job, Angela. Great job.
All right. So the first thing I do when Raphael is still writing his sentence. So tell us, what is the first thing you do? Okay, after you wake up. Work emails, work messages, it's like never ending. Okay.
What's the last thing you do before you go to sleep?
I read. What about you, Shawn?
I usually read something.
Yeah.
I don't read like any fiction though. I usually read something about the news or something about something stupid usually. I usually always read something stupid before I go to sleep.
Okay, good. So you can just, unwind, relax,
Yeah,
and then
very good.
okay. All right. So Alessio, let's start off with Alessio. I think that is a personal sequence. Yep, absolutely. Luca also says that it depends on the people. Michele says, usually I have a shower before the breakfast.
Very good.
Because I need much more time for breakfast.
Excellent.
But I mean, the breakfast here in Italy it's a very small breakfast, just a coffee and a croissant. So you don't really need a lot of time.
But maybe they make it a long croissant, like a big old croissant, like
Oh.
like a half moon.
Okay, and Lucas says, for example, I always have a shower before breakfast.
Excellent.
Nice. Great.
Okay.
What do you have for breakfast, Shawn?
I have cookies, milk, and coffee.
You're going the Italian way, yeah?
Sometimes on the weekends, I make eggs and bacon, but it's because I have more time. But during the week, something quick.
Yeah, because of the lack of time, I think. Yeah. Otherwise, I love to have a big American breakfast, sausages and
I definitely miss us having the American breakfast in the morning at 10 a.m.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But they don't serve American breakfast there anymore. Did you know that?
No, I didn't go. The last time I went was with you. The only time I went was with you.
Oh, it sucks because, I really liked eating there. And they were the only ones.
What about Meravigli? Don't they do American things?
I don't know. I haven't tried there. I haven't tried breakfast there, no. Because the last time I asked them for a piece of toast, they gave me a sandwich. So I'm a little scared to order things there.
Yeah, because toast in Italian is a ham sandwich.
Exactly. And I don't really like ham. So, and then I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me just take off the cheese and the ham and just eat the bread.
Yeah. And there's no like butter. So Michele says small breakfast, but relaxed. But a relaxed breakfast. Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Okay. So our last activity, guys, we're going to do like a focus of practice. Now, since we are all in our home, let's change it a little bit. Okay. What I want you guys to do is look around you, look at outside. Okay. Take a moment and describe your place. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Think about and try to use some of the things that we built up today. Okay. So I'll write an example and you guys come up with your own example. Okay. So Angie, what about you? Are you describing your place right now?
Should I? Okay, what I'm going to do is, okay, let me read yours first. There was music playing and someone was making coffee in the kitchen. Outside, birds were flying and a person opened their window. Oh, that's nice. Very, very, very quiet morning.
Yes.
And nice, just the kind of morning that I like. Nice. Well, no, I haven't really done much. Okay, when I woke up, I saw. Well, I'm going to have to invent this because I'm going to have to make it up because I don't know. I heard
Remember?
Amnesia.
Yeah.
So I heard my neighbors arguing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The usual.
Which is true. I heard them arguing. Or maybe they were just having a conversation. But they're pretty loud, so I could hear them. And let's read what Michele writes. Okay. Out of my window, I see the countryside. In this moment, there isn't anyone, but there are some farmers that are working in their fields. Because you said some, so I'm just making it into a plural sentence. Okay. In my kitchen, the coffee machine is going on to prepare my next coffee. Oh, nice. Great.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. Nice. Okay, so meanwhile, yeah, so my neighbors having a conversation in the morning, were having a conversation in the morning or an argument. I don't know which one because, they usually do talk a little louder in this part of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it was just a little discussion. We don't know. Okay. All right, great. Thank you, Michele. Other than that, what is happening around me right now? Nothing. My husband is on the phone. He's talking to some of his colleagues, I think. And my daughter is playing in her room, hopefully not watching her iPad.
Why?
Oh, because too much screen time. Yeah, it's not good for the children, apparently. But,
does it make their eyes go like this?
Cockeyed?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. But, she does take advantage of the fact that I'm teaching and I can't really, shout at her. So, yeah.
Exactly. You should show her me because I'm the reason why I have glasses because I watch the TV too close.
You didn't eat enough carrots, my dear. That's the reason why.
Yes, carrots. That's my problem. Carrots.
Yeah. Oh, we're almost done for the day. And we might have to wrap up because I have another class coming up.
Excellent. So,
guys,
thank you very much, guys.
And hope to see you all again very soon. Very active class.
So
Thank
long.
you. So long. Bye bye.